mathematics does not lie. But, as Einstein said, as far as the propositions of mathematics refer to reality, they are not certain. As far as they are certain, they do not refer to reality. We are told that without Einstein's relativity, GPS would not work. Special relativity only applies when objects are moving relative to each other in a straight line at different but constant speeds. All the satellite clocks of the GPS system are moving at steady speeds, but they are moving in circles. Theoretically, special relativity does not apply, but that does not stop Einstein advocates from stretching his theory. Einstein was motivated to write general relativity because special relativity was limited to straight moving reference frames. GPS uses atomic clocks that are regulated by cesium, which oscillates at 9,192,631,770 oscillations per second, which is currently the legal definition of a second. Cesium oscillation varies depending on how close a clock is to Earth. The cesium in the atomic clocks on Earth naturally oscillate slower than the cesium in the clocks that are in orbit because of gravity. Since cesium oscillates slower at sea level, where atomic clocks are made and installed on satellites, the orbiting clocks must be pre-adjusted before launch, so when they speed up in orbit, they match the clocks at sea level. This pre-adjustment is not enough to keep GPS working. A squadron of the U.S. Air Force contacts each GPS satellite regularly with navigational update using ground antennas located on islands around the world. These updates synchronize the atomic clocks on board the satellites to within a few nanoseconds of each other. In fact, all the clocks of GPS exist in a single now, informing navigators of their now location. Where does general relativity fit into the technology of GPS? General relativity claims that the atomic clocks in orbit actually have a different now, in spite of the fact that they are informing GPS now. GPS functions exactly the same, whether the satellites are now merely oscillating at different rates in one universe, or the different rates of cesium oscillation mean that each atomic clock is in its own time-dilated universe that is tethered to that atomic clock. In the second case, we have Einstein's time dilation from universe to universe. Multiple universes with natural nows at different times. The formulation of the mathematics in the theory of general relativity is the only evidence of Einstein's time dilation. Without Einstein's invention, cesium oscillation variation is merely a characteristic of cesium. Remember, as far as the propositions of mathematics refer to reality, they are not certain. As far as they are certain, they do not refer to reality. Newton's classical relativity is the essence of GPS. The changing distance between the subject and several GPS clocks informs the subject's location, where all the clocks are regularly synchronized to compensate for cesium oscillation variation.